This video is sponsored by Squarespace. So for the past week, I have been working on the pattern for this bad boy over here, and today's finally the day I'm gonna sew the dress. But first, I need some fabric. I'm hoping they have the fabric I want, even though I mentally don't know exactly what I want. I was hoping just to go there and figure it out. So I want something structured. So I'm thinking like a cotton like this. I prefer something that's like skin color. They don't have my skin color. But this feels like a good weight that it's gonna like hold 5 billion pounds of flowers. Who's the contender? Does this one match my face? I feel like this is my best contender so far. 100% cotton, it's woven, it'll be structured. I'm not sure if I should get the covered one or this one. To be honest, I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna ruin all this fabric I just bought because I'm lazy and I don't want to make a mock-up. I just want to cut into my good fabric. But if it works, oh man, I just saved time. Time I don't have. I ended up getting 4 meters of fabric. I'm hoping that's enough for the lining and the outer part of the dress because it is a very skinny width to this fabric. I just realized I added seam allowance to the center fold at the front of my top, so it's a 1/2 inch bigger than it's supposed to be. That's so nice. So I got all the outer pieces of the dress done. I'm just about to cut all the lining pieces, which I think I'm changing my mind because originally I was just gonna do like, hey, half lining, let the dress just go with the flow. But now I think I need to line the whole dress. I feel like that's kind of cheaping out if I just do like the bodice line and the bottom knot because this is a cotton fabric. Like this is not that fancy. We need 2 layers of this. So I don't know if there's a right and wrong way to iron in on interfacing, but what I like to do is I like to take my fabric and just lay it on top. Like I don't cut it, I don't do anything. Lay it on top, get my iron out, iron it semi-carefully, and then just cut it. You wanna know how long it took me to get all these pieces ready to be sewed? 6 hours. It took me 6 hours. Did I think going in today that I'd be spending 6 hours cutting out fabric? Not really. I thought, hey, maybe 2 hours tops. 3, maybe 6, not on my agenda. So now I'm really crossing my fingers that this pattern is perfect. So I technically have 2 dresses here I'm sewing, 1 lining, 1 over top. So I think first I'm gonna sew lining. No particular reason, I just thought, let's do the lining first. 1 seam done. 73,000 more to go. So excited. So we're just gonna take a quick break because today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you guys have not heard of Squarespace before, they are this amazing website where you guys can make your own professional looking website. I personally have been using Squarespace ever since college and actually use them right now for my website. Some of my favorite features about Squarespace is 1, you can have an online store with physical and digital products. 2, if you have an online store, you can offer local pickup to your local customers. And 3, if you're a designer and artist like myself, but you don't have any products you want to sell, you can also use the gallery feature on Squarespace and actually add a password for your certain clients. Head to squarespace.com/JennaPhipps to start your free trial, and then after your free trial, be sure to use my code Jenna at checkout and you guys will get 10% off your website or domain. Hello, Jick. I already feel like this is not gonna work. Jack. she's looking a little outdated. Like, who is she? Is she from the 1800s? Is she going out for a job interview? Is she a flight attendant? Is she mother of the bride? I gotta tell you, something pretty magnificent, probably the best thing that's happened to me all year, happened last night to me. So now half my fridge is dried mangoes. By the way, I didn't buy all of them. There was plenty more. I thought, you know, after I filled up like half my cart with them, it might be a little much to get more than 20. So I'll keep you guys up to date on how long it's gonna take me to eat 20 of these mangoes. I think I bought like, each of them are 200 grams and I got 20 of them. I got like 4 kilograms of dried mangoes. Let's see if this bad boy fits. Oh, she fits. She fits. She fits. This is great news. Like, can we just acknowledge that I made a pattern, first time making my mani my size, draped a pattern on it, didn't even adjust the pattern, just drew the pattern out, made the final dress, and it's working out so far. Okay, got the chunkiest sock I have in my drawer. And I'm gonna use this as my ham to press these seams because I am too lazy to invest in actual sewing supplies. I rather just like use like socks and stuff. Even though, you know, like the proper tools would work better, but yeah. So I by accident left my washable marker without the lid on and it made this big stain on my dress. And it's supposed to be washable where you just put water on it. It's not. She keeps skipping stitches and the tension's off. See, it looks like a trash bag. She needs a little TLC right now. And I know this is like sewing 101 to maintain your machines, but sometimes I get lazy, as we've already noticed throughout this whole process. I'm very lazy. Now we need to oil her. I'm assuming just any moving part. Very nice. She is greased up like a baby's bum. Maybe this, I'm hoping this is the issue. I don't think this is the issue. I think this is just one of the many issues I have to fix. If you guys are wondering where Benson and Jack are, right here. I'm supposed to share this one, but Benson hogs it a bit, so Jack always has to take the small pillow. Freaking fixed it. I didn't tell you guys this, but I ended up serging half my seams before I realized that they were very messed up, so I now have to seam rip half my seams. This is so fun. I love it. I'm gonna have thread in my place for years now. This took me 3 hours just to serge the edges of one, not two. Next one. So yesterday I planned to finish the dress and really, you know, tried, but unfortunately, Benson had other plans. Benson lost a nail yesterday and it wasn't a pleasant experience for him, so we had to take him to the vet and get it removed. But good thing is, it will grow back in a few weeks, his nail, but for now, he just has 3 toes. But I don't even think he remembers that it happened. Like, he can walk, he can do everything. Like, he's good as new. But anyways, Benson's fine. It was just like a little fluke thing that happened yesterday. He has medications, he has antibiotics. He will live another day. Living life to the fullest. But anyways, now that that's done, I need to finish this dress. So I'm really starting to second guess myself with the construction of this dress, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the lining and the front together and sew all the edges and then attach the straps together. So I feel like I'm doing the straps correctly, so I'm gonna keep continuing to do it the way I think, which next I have to trim all these seams. Trim. Then on the curved parts right here, we're just gonna do a little snip snip. Just like what happened to Benson when he got his balls cut off. I think what I'm supposed to do is flip one of these straps right side out and then feed the other one in it. So I think I did it. I did it. I am not sure if this dress is gonna fit me. It's feeling a little tight when I wrap it around, like, look. She's a little snug. And now thinking about this, like, hey, everything's worked out so well. Why is this too small? I think I know why. Because I only added a 1/4 inch seam allowance, which is like this much on both sides for the zipper. And I don't know about you, but I feel like you kind of have to be a wizard in order to do a zipper with only a 1/4 inch. So I got this boning at the thrift store, and I don't know, maybe I'm like 15 years, 20 years behind in the sewing industry, but I did not know you could get boning that you could like just sew on. Like, I didn't go to fashion school, so maybe you learned this in fashion school, I don't know. But I thought that was a fun fact. Now watch, I get like 700 comments saying, no, you're supposed to sew it in. It's just I don't know. Sorry, I just turned my dishwasher on and I forgot that it's very obnoxious, so I'm gonna make this snappy. I'm trying to hem the bottom and make it all even because obviously I did not do a great job with my pattern making and do it correctly and measure them out. So a lot of them look like this, the pieces at the bottom. So I need to even it out, but I don't know. I don't know how people do this, where they just like trim it all and I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfect length. How do you do this? I feel like I just keep cutting it shorter and shorter and pretty soon it's gonna be up to my nipples. Okay, and then for my inner layer, I'm just cutting it like a couple inches from the other layer. So for sewing the hem, I'm gonna do that last. Right now, I'm just ironing it flat because it's easier to iron it flat than in a circle. It's now time for the zipper. I sewed the zipper on backwards. That's nice. I just sewed it on backwards again. first good news, I sewed it on correctly this time. Okay. I'm almost tearing up right now because I'm so happy it zipped up. So after walking around my place, strutting like a model for the last like 15 minutes, I feel incredible. And second of all, this is not an old lady gown. Look at this, just look at this dress. This is an everyone gown. Like anybody at any age can wear this dress. I think I just made the most perfect dress in the world. Anyways, I'm on cloud nine. I really gotta have more confidence in my little ability to sew and drape. Because clearly, it's working, just winging it and cutting shortcuts. It is 6:30 in the morning. Can I sit? And I'm gonna hand sew this zipper. Everyone's happy. Okay, I am done. One side of the zipper hand sewed. Okay, check. Officially done. Now, I should probably get ready, brush my teeth, get out of my pajamas. Just need a hem it now, and then she's freaking officially done this dress. How many days have I been working on this so far? Like 70, it feels like. Look at this freaking thing. I made this one try. I am gonna be moving on to the next part of this series, which is finally taking the 700 flowers that have been sitting in my living room, and I'm gonna sew them all on this lovely thing right here. There's 700 flowers here. I'm gonna have to be sewing. I have to sew 700 flowers onto this dress now. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, so stay tuned. Bye.